What's up, everybody? Mickety Mike.
Mickety me.
And it's a weekend update, Saturday, June 17th. It is 7:44 in the morning, running a couple minutes later than I was hoping. Actually, we're on time, but I forgot to hit the ATM last night. So we're heading to the ATM first. Yeah, it was kind of a late night. Boxed up a bunch of Amazon stuff last night. Had my yard sale route all posted. Was gonna hit the north side of Tacoma. Looked like some pretty good sales. I'm still might. And then last minute, I saw that like 5-10 minutes from my house, there's a really big sale, vintage Nintendo games and Nintendos. So it's like, come on, you just messed up my whole route. So 2 o'clock in the morning, rerouting my garage sale plan. So that's what we're doing. Got up, got out. It's yeah, we got about 15 minutes till the garage sale opens. So I'm gonna go grab some cash. Oh, and I think maybe 2 or 3 people actually watched this video. So if people don't know, I was talking 2 months ago about the goal update. I said the game is the same, but the goals have changed. And yeah, so I quit my job yesterday. I'm going full time with this. The books are doing well. It's starting to turn, not well, it turns a profit, but they're starting to pay for themselves at least, and they're doing quite well. But in order to quit my job, I had to eBay it up. So I got like 120 something listings, 127 listings on right now. I'm hoping within the next couple weeks to get that up to about 250 to 300 listings to really help supplement it, and yeah, also bump up the book game. But going full-time hustle right now. So yeah, but today, back to the yard sales. I'm gonna show you what happens. Let's see if we get that Nintendo. Well, I'm disappointed to say the least. I had to stop at 2 ATMs because the first one kept saying error. So finally I drove down the road another 5 minutes to the next ATM, got my money, got to the yard sale. It was like 8:02. There's 2 old school pickers, like a couple older guys, had the Nintendo sitting there. I was like, oh, there it is. The guy's looking at it. I'm like, oh, please don't buy it. Oh no, he already had a stack of stuff. Like 15, 20 games. It wasn't original. I'm actually not even sure which one it is. It almost looked like a 64, but it wasn't a 64. I don't know. But it came with the console, had this carrying case, like 15, 20 games, controllers, and he had a stack of stuff, like some bobbleheads, vintage stuff, and just this whole pile. And he's like, oh, here's $8, keep the change. I'm like, ah! Stupid ATM machine! Could have cost me that Nintendo. Who knows, maybe he was there since like 7:30 just waiting. Very bummed. That's alright. On to the next one. Well, I guess hopefully things can only get better. We're heading to Tacoma now. We're going back to our north side original plan. Yeah, I decided to try one more. It said estate sale, huge estate sale, large, blah 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 blah. Drove over there, saw some signs. I'm like, oh sweet, sign says huge sale. Get over there, it's stuff on their porch, and I was like, oh, is there stuff inside as well? I'm like, oh no, this is it. I'm like, your sign lied. I didn't tell her that, but I wanted to. Your sign lied. It's not a huge sale, and it wasn't the estate sale. I was like, hey, the pictures showed this kind of stuff. Do you have this inside? And she's like, no. And so apparently the estate sale wasn't there. Treasure Hunter app not working, at least for that location. Well, on to Tacoma. All right, we got to the north side, and I don't know if you can see it back there, but that's a Cannondale carbon fiber, really nice components, paddle shifters. It's got the not pedometer, tracking mileage, but a speedometer. This thing is nice. The MSRP on this was right around $2,600 to $3,000, plus all the aftermarkets that are on it. I mean, I could probably get, I think, $500 to $600 this in the condition that thing's in. It looks like it's like never been worn. A lady tried it. She said it's a men's frame. I tried riding it a few times. It really hurt my side, so I'm selling it $250. I was like, will you take $200? Because that's what I got on me. She said, yeah, I'll do that. $200. Boom. That put me in a good mood. Plus, also back there is a dolly. I need a new dolly. I keep using this little cheapo one for wheeling my books out to the curb for, you know, make my pallet shipments. But it's too wonky. But I got this big old, it's a beast. I don't know if you can, I'll show you later. It's got big old off-road tires, $5. Bam, on to the next one. right, so we hit some more yard sales and an estate sale. Got some pretty good stuff. A couple engineers selling all their engineering textbooks, $2 a piece. Thank you. They go for about 60 to 80. So got a stack of those. Paintball gun with some extra barrels. 10 bucks for that. Looks like might be able to get 50 bucks or so. Got to see with those extra barrels might be more, or piece them out, part them out separately. It's got some toms. There's some wedges. Got 2 pair, like brand new looking shape. $3 a piece. I was just actually looking some up because I'm selling my wife's wedges, and they're around 30, 40 bucks. So probably, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. Yeah, and then right next door was an estate sale. Got, I think, about 12 books for $6. So 50 cents a book, and these were some awesome books. They had really good ones. They had a lot of like antiques, like Viking hats, like hand-forged Viking hats, big old trunks, just really cool stuff. Not what I'm into, or not what I don't know that stuff, the old chests and all that, but the books were good. So yeah, they had some really good expensive books, but the ranks were just too high for me. I'm trying to get my average rank down because I'm trying to sell over 6% a week or 8%, whatever it is, so I can get my storage limits increased. But yeah, so we got a fairy and gnome garden class today at the UW Master Garden Extension Center. So we're heading that way, but I see a couple more yard sales on the way that we're gonna check out. So almost done, almost wrapped it up. Check back in a little bit. All right, here's the final haul for the day. So Cannondale, this is the awesome pickup right here. Cannondale SI X13 carbon fiber aluminum frame, super light, paddle shifters, really nice components. Yeah, like I was talking to my wife, I think I'm selling my old road bike and keeping this one. I'm actually about to take it for a ride right now. We'll find out. We got some shoes. These are the Toms, $3 each on some wedges. Got some Clarks, some Sperry's, nothing super fancy. Got a paintball gun. Looks like it might be doing alright. They're doing pretty good. But it comes with 3 barrels, all aftermarket. So, and then I think 13 or 14 books, and 11 or 12 of those are textbooks, all going for about 50 to 60 bucks. And then also, that right there, the new dolly, which I need for moving books, and 1 shirt. So nothing crazy, but not a bad day at all for 4 hours work or so. Well, that's it for today. Till next time, you know what to do. Get them, shove them, flip them. Peace.